Hi guys, welcome to another Touch of Film. Just a quick Blu-ray update this week. Just to show you what I've got this week. I've got Ballad of Nari. This is the 1958 version. I know there's another version from the 80s which was released by Masters of Cinema. This is a Criterion edition. It's a lot different from the later remake. This is done in the style of a kabuki show, so you've got a lot of music going on. So someone is narrating the story in the form of music. It's all set in an indoor studio, and the transitions between sets is remarkable. So it's a lot lighter hearted than the Masters of Cinema version, if you've ever seen it. Very different. It's just visually stunning. I think the way it's like got a theatre style to it is just beautiful. The music is phenomenal. Just show you what's inside. So you got the disc. Not much inside artwork. Just the chapters there, and you get a little essay book. I mean, that's what the visual style is like. It's very ornate, beautiful lighting. I don't know if you can get that there. So it'd be different lightings for different scenes, and the way they go from one room to another is just phenomenal. Sort of like Birdman in a way, but a lot more technical in terms of how they do scene to scene. So yeah, that's the Ballad of Nari. And the story is actually about in this little village in Japan, when someone reaches the age of 70, their loved ones take them to the top of a mountain where they would go to die, basically. So it's about this old lady who's coming to her age, her time. Her son doesn't really want to take her up there. Her grandson doesn't really care. He just can't wait to get rid of her. They're forced to do it because the little village hasn't got much food, so they try to ration the food as such. But yeah, really good film. Next up I have Chronos, the Guillermo del Toro movie. I've never seen this before. I was really surprised at how good it is, and it's become one of my favourites of his film. I mean, it's not as good as Pan's Labyrinth, but it's a very good film. Quite dark. It's in Spanish and in English. Mainly a Spanish cast. But you have got Ron Perlman in there, who's usually in a lot of Del Toro's movies. He's just got a phenomenal voice, Ron Perlman. And it's a story of a antique dealer who finds this little mechanism in a statue. And what this mechanism does, it takes the blood of its host, so it attaches itself onto a person and takes the blood and slowly turns them into a vampire type insect. They live like forever, makes them immortal, and it's a story of a person who's this, like, I don't know, it's a really weird story. There's like a gangster type person, but he's not a gangster, who's after the mechanism. He's dying, so he wants to live forever, and he's trying to get it from this old guy. It's a good movie, really good movie. Very different to Del Toro's other work. Less like special effects in it, but it is a wonderful movie, really enjoyable. Next up we have the Man Trilogy, Donnie Yen classic. I've yet to see the third one. Gonna probably put it on tonight. 1 and 2 are brilliant. Especially, I think number 1 is the best. About Ip Man, the master of Bruce Lee in Wing Chun. It's a true story. Some of it is a little bit, I don't know, dramatized. So there's some really good fight scenes. In number 1, there's a really great fight scene where he's Ip Man, played by Donnie Yen, is fighting a guy with a sword, and he's using a feather duster, and still wins the fight. That is just a remarkable scene. And in the second one, you have the legend, which is Sammo Hung. So it's got a really good cast. In the time they made Ip Man 1 and 2, they were making Wong Kar-wai's The Grandmaster, another story about Ip Man. But obviously these two came in before. I don't know if I'd say it's better than Wong Kar-wai's movie, but for an action movie, this is really good. I mean, Wong Kar-wai's one is less action and more romantic. The third one's got Mike Tyson in. I don't really know who he plays in it, but sounds quite interesting. I think it's more to sell to a US market. But yeah, really good film. So there, all 3 discs. Next up, we have something from Plain Archive. We have Ohm Shanti Ohm. I was in India when this got released, and the hype for this movie was crazy. It's got their biggest star in it, Shah Rukh Khan. The movie's quite weird. It's got 2 acts. The first act is Shah Rukh Khan playing a wannabe actor who falls in love with a girl, and in the second act he plays the reincarnation of the actor that he played as someone who's become a successful actor. So it's quite a weird story. The first act is better, more enjoyable. Just the second act got a little bit cheesy. Obviously, like most Plain Archives, you get the nice sticker in the back. This is 97 of 1,000 copies. I don't know if you got that there. Oh, Plain Archive, I've said it before, they're one of the best producers of physical media. It's the case artwork. You get this really nice envelope with some postcards in there. Check that out. That is really nice. There. So beeswax with Ohm Shanti Ohm, and some gold artwork there. Yeah, awesome movie. That's the inside artwork. I mean, it's awesome, the first half, but the second half just gets a little bit cheesy. Other than that, it's quite good. So that's all for this week, guys. I'll see you next week. Thank you very much.